So this is our 7th day of our 7-day meditation medicine challenge. And every day that we're coming to the meditation, we're showing up, we're finding a little bit more about ourselves, going a little bit deeper in our practice. And sometimes it's not always easy, but we've been here every day. So congratulations. I know there are several of you who have been to every meditation. And then at the end of this challenge, I'm going to send out all of the guided meditations. So you'll have a link to access all the videos, and anyone that you missed out on, you can access. So something that I've come across and been challenged with in my meditation practice is watching those who've been doing this for a long time, like my master yoga teacher who's trained me to be a yoga teacher, and she can sit on the floor cross-legged, just a blanket, no back support, for hours, and meditate and do this, and it really brings her peace. This book is the Vipassana meditation, and the point of the book is it talks about these 10-day meditation retreats that they do for free around the nation, or really around the world. So you don't pay anything. It's totally donation based, and you can go and stay, and there's meditation teachers, and really you just sit with yourself and your stuff for 10 days. And I'm not there yet, but there's a story in this book that I want to share that's really touching and has brought me a lot of insight, and I'll summarize it for you because it's long. But here's the book, and it's really good. It looks a little plain on the cover, but it's a really good book. So when we think of meditation, we think of Buddha. So he's, it's a story about the Buddha, and he's where he was teaching in the community. And a young man walks up to him that has been coming to his teachings for years, and he says, "Hey, I've been coming for years, and I notice I'm on this path, Nibbana, I think, or what it's called. I don't know how to read the Sanskrit, but I'm on this path to liberation is what it means. And I notice that some people get there, some people are still there, and then some people are like me and they're worse off. Like they're not making progress, they're not seeing the results they want to see, they're not getting to this liberated, healed state that we want out of our meditations." And so the Buddha's like, just so wise, right? He's like, "Oh, so tell me where you're from, young man." And he tells him, and then the Buddha says, "Oh, it doesn't look like you're from there, or it doesn't look like you're from here," because he said, "I live here." And he goes, "Well, I'm actually from a town like an hour away." So the Buddha gets into it, and he says, "Okay, so tell me, you have friends that still live where you're from, right?" And the young man says, "Yes." And the Buddha says, "Okay, so if you were to tell them how to get here, the exact steps, the exact turns, would they be able to get here?" And he's like, "Yeah, I gave them the directions." And he's like, "But would they all come?" And that's where he's like, So the Buddha is just talking about, yes, I've given you the instructions, I've given you the path, but not all come here. And it's a path you have to walk yourself. The excerpt is called "To Walk the Path." And it's a path we walk alone, and it's a path that we find within ourselves. So as we do our last meditation today, give yourself grace. It's a path that we have to figure out and walk, and everyone's journey is different. Everyone's place where they're coming from, what you're dealing with now in these days of meditation might be really hard for you. So give yourself some grace, and let's have our final day. Starting to sweep your body with breath. And exhale. Today, on our last day, these 7 days, let yourself get very comfortable. So if you want to use the wall for support, pillows, snuggle up with a pet. In that safe space in your meditation place, your corner. And just get comfortable. So you settle into your place. Let's do some boxed breathing. So deep breath in through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and inhale, hold, and exhale, and hold, and inhale, and hold, and exhale, and hold, and inhale, hold, and exhale, hold, and inhale, and find your rhythm, find your breath here. It now feels natural and organic. If your mind is wandering easily, you stay with this box breathing. You'll notice as you focus on the breath, you become more of an observer of what's going on in your body and the world around you than a reactor. Focusing on the breath. You can bring this into your daily life, your life practice. Notice your reactions, your words, your emotions are calmer, more even, less explosive. Sweep the body with breath. Exhale. And hold. And inhale. Hold. And exhale. Hold. Notice if you get reactive here while holding the breath, and then inhale. And as you're breathing, allowing yourself to reflect on the past week, 7 days of meditation. Reflecting on your path. Just notice what this week has been like for you. In which ways does this path feel like liberation? In which ways has your week felt like it's taking you further and further from this path of liberation you might want to be on? Without judgment, just just bring awareness to your life this week. Where do you feel confined, constricted? Like something is running you with whips and chains, rigid structure, harsh criticism. Allow this awareness into your field without judgment. The first step to healing patterns in our life is by bringing awareness to them. The phenomenon of somatic awareness says that just by observing a pain or a habit, even a physical pain in the body, when we observe it, it'll lessen. Without having to take action, giving it judgment, trying to figure it out, just by observing. There's a 70, 100% chance of reducing this. That timeline, that path is your own. That path is yours to walk. Another deep belly breath. Blow it out. Asking yourself, what is the path that you're walking on? Are you headed in the direction you want to go? This is the path of ego or a path of spirit? This is the path of striving or a path of surrender? Is this a path of anxiety or a path of peace? You always feel like you're having to measure up on this path. Do you feel like you can be 100% your authentic self on this path? Is this your path or the path someone else has laid out for you? start to feel your body relax. Feel your awareness, your knowing, your spirit lift just a little bit above your body. So if you were rising up to hover a centimeter, a few millimeters right above your body. You might feel your energy starting to ground down through the roots. Your attention moving up all the way to your crown. The energy center where we feel most connected. To higher planes, to the spirit. Take a deep breath in. Imagine your crown opening up. As you settle back to receive metta, life force, well-being, happiness. Spend some time here in your crown, just floating, lifted from the body. And imagine clouds, a beautiful ray of golden light coming in right above your head. Allow your head to be in the clouds as you dream and as you float here. Another deep breath in. Sink down into your body and just let the time pass. Not being in control of when it will end or when you get to get up. If you can surrender a bit deeper. Back to letting the light filter in through your crown to guide you on this path. Take a deep breath in. Roll your shoulders back. Stretch out your arms. And then bring your hands to heart center. Anjali Mudra prayer. Bow forward. Lowering your head below your heart. Keep your hands in prayer to receive metta. May you be happy. May you be free. May you feel the light that shines down upon you today. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this challenge. I hope that you are feeling a little bit lighter each and every day, sleeping better, noticing that your body is in a deeper state of that parasympathetic versus sympathetic nervous state. And I'd love to hear feedback, what's worked for you, what you've noticed. And we're going to continue on with some group meditations, energy healing. We might do some yin yoga postures to help us meditate in different ways. So I'd love to hear feedback. You can comment on any one of the videos from this week on my Instagram feed. You can send me a private message and then just let me know what speaks to you. It's truly our time in creating this space as karmic work to give to everyone in the community and allow everyone to have access to meditation, healing, and yoga. So have a good Friday, and I will talk to you all soon. Namaste.